Abusafa aya Pro2 Media. Miss Winnie dem say no face the we neighbor Pro2 Media so. Message services kawa me no share to other platform mama comment say or comment section na say. E more info say obebundo education ben so amen sem bi e de bro Pro2 Media no. Why first no wanya nsem no bi etie no hu ne yakoso. E wo maga na ene wiase afene na. Mamuni se Pro2 Media de minya ebetena say de o mamun nsem e twegu na me de pro. Na wusuenye bi etie no hu ne yakoso e wo Ghana afana ene gan o wiase afene na. Nsam bebre na ekoso adichi bia ne nsam foforo ebeto yeponso empenifo so sa adichi ne so ante asam foforo nya asampa ma omaga na eno enam san audio ba ko bi abeto yeponso na senie emu nsam atie no mempese me waste time anase mese wo me eno asem so ni dim no aka me na minu menwuna ne akwaje nsam no ntwiremu ni wia asanso ba ebedu ho nkomo Insam bebre eka ho aha Pro2 Media medemase
na lawyer for so etimi ede national security akwakopiemu ewo court say edi na national security etimi eba ne fie led by Jåkpa ekura pesel asojafo edi nachi enya asem koto atese de bon eba beche krom for without any court warrant na edi na enam so a king of Ofori-Atta etimi esi nipa dodo say na osi wo mo national security enko ana se obi eka ho na yenko rate ni. Also, the former Minister of Finance, King Ofori-Atta, has taken legal action against operative from the national security for trespassing on his property. Ofori-Atta filed the suit against two senior police operatives from the agency, DSP Bismarck-Boakye Ansa and Chief Inspector Mensa, for allegedly trespassing on private property and violating the right to privacy. The writ filed and issued at the High Court argued that the raid violated the privacy of the occupant of the residence, noting that the operative who stormed the house presented no warrant authorizing them to conduct the search. According to the statement of claim, Ofori-Atta was out of the country for medical treatment at the time of the incident. His domestic staff reported that a team of 12 individuals, including the two defendants, 9 military personnel armed with assault rifle, and several plainclothes officers, entered the property without prior notice or consent. Enti enipa baako a yekwa akohwe ne fie yede asojafo mako 9 King Ofori-Atta nko a yekwa akohwe ne fie asojafo mako 9 ena enipa 3 bi nso etimi eka ho na sojafo no eye well armed ete said the one ekwa akwache kronfo a na sebi enipa bi a ne hu ehu anka King Ofori-Atta ofie a yehwe CCTV footage ne kwan a Jåkpa fa so je pesel na enka obi enimdie ebesi. The operatives are also reported to have searched other areas of the premises, including bedrooms, the kitchen, and closets. Into one eba be PM hono, one timiko ra kitchen, a timiko ra closet, including King Ofori-Atta bedroom, Obianso enim de one ekwa kwahwehwe. One so amfa mama tuja de ntia okora King Ofori-Atta bedroom na King Ofori-Atta nso e de one akwa PM ewo court.
Awareness into brackets betting tax. You are talking about two different things in one sentence. Which of them does he technically mean to abolish? Is he suggesting as the Minister for Finance that he doesn't know that there's a difference between the 10% withholding tax on lotto winnings and the 10% sport betting tax? Is that the case? Is the minister saying he doesn't know the difference?
Are there different taxes?
There are two different taxes. There are two different tax handles.
Passed by Parliament separately exactly. Or at the same time? Or
under one act, but two different lines. So there's a 10% withholding tax on lotto winnings. That is there. And there's a 10% betting tax. The 10% betting tax is what we all know.
As sports betting.
MPP said, Baumia said, we will scrap that. Mahama also said they will scrap.
Yes.
So we were all thinking that if the minister was going to abolish the betting tax, he will be explicit
on it
in saying that we will abolish the 10% sport betting tax. He didn't say that. He went to lay emphasis on the 10% withholding tax on lotto winnings, which is different from the betting tax, and then he puts into bracket betting tax. So he creates a confusion.
No, so the 10% on lotto earnings, has that been implemented?
Never at all.
Oh, that's confusing.
That is never implemented. But that is what the minister stresses.
No, but we don't understand that.
Point,
we don't get it.
Exactly. It is like saying something and you put another in inverted commas. The one in inverted commas is not what you mean. Is that not the case? So he says that we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on lotto winnings, which has never been implemented at all. Then he says into brackets betting tax. Which one?
So he's suggesting to the general public and to Parliament that reference to lottery, 10% of lottery winning is the same as reference to betting tax.
That is why he's saying.
That's what he's suggesting to us.
That is not the case.
That's false?
Yes, false. That is why
wrong?
Today when I raised it on Joy, the lady was saying that Joy FM even agreed with me.
Yeah, they did a fact check. They said you were right.
The two are not the same.
So that the 10% on lottery has not been implemented.
Never at all.
So there's no point abolishing it.
There's no point. So
it doesn't exist.
That is why Dr. Amin was saying that, look, if what you mean by betting tax is the 10% withholding tax on lotto winners,
then we have
never implemented that at all.
But if you mean the sports bet,
then
that we have implemented.
We agree with you.
And you can come to Parliament and change it.
That is the point.
But he doesn't seem to be talking about that.
No.
Could it be sort of an error?
He's trying to be smart. And the reason why I say he's trying to be smart is that all the taxes he's seeking to abolish, he mentioned about 10 acts or so that he's coming to Parliament with to seek amendments. All the taxes he seeks to abolish found themselves within those 10 acts he's bringing to Parliament to abolish. The act that gave birth to the 10% sport betting tax is the Income Tax Amendment Act 2023, Act 1096. He never mentioned that.
He didn't bring that up for amendment.
He didn't bring that for amendment. So if indeed he means to abolish the 10% sport betting tax, why is he not going to Parliament with the act that gives birth to that tax to amend that? Because he mentioned them, he gave a chronology of them, 10 of them. He mentioned 1, 2, 3, up to 10, Mr. Speaker. These are the bills or the acts I'm bringing to Parliament to seek amendment to cause me to impose this tax or abolish this tax. Of the 10 amendments he's seeking to submit to Parliament to seek amendments for the abolition of the taxes, the Income Tax Amendment Act that gave birth to the betting tax did not find itself there. So it raises a lot of questions. So we are all
So when the young men after the Vox Pop by radio are jubilating on the street that betting tax is gone, they have to wait.
So today as we speak, in all fairness, I want the betting tax to go quickly. Today as we speak, in the budget that was presented by the finance minister and the acts he is submitting to Parliament to seek amendment for the cancellation or scrapping of taxes, the sport betting tax is not part of it. It is not part of it. Nobody should deceive him or herself.
Really interesting.
It can be an afterthought that tomorrow they will bring it. But as we speak, as per the budget that was presented by the finance minister today, the acts is presented to Parliament to seek amendments to scrap some taxes or impose some taxes. They don't include what will enable him to abolish the 10% sport betting tax. If it comes to Parliament tomorrow with it, so be fine. So be it. But as we speak, that is not included. But we all want that to go. And so we are drawing his attention that rather what he focused on, the 10% withholding tax on lotto winning, is not the same as the sport betting tax he seeks to abolish.
As he told Parliament. And the 10% on lotto has not been implemented.
Not at all. So it is better for him to clarify. Nobody who's begrudges him. It is better for him to clarify and come with that. Then on the taxes they have introduced, I've heard them say that, he had a smart way to make up for the revenue shortfalls. And the smart way he's going to do that is the tax refund account that he says is going to reduce from 6% to 4%. And I heard him say that is going to save the taxpayer some cost. Jesus Christ, that is never true. The tax refund act, what is it? government says that every year, all the non-oil revenues I collect, I will earmark 6% of that into a certain account, such that if people come to file for tax refund, I'll go to that account, dip my hands into it, and take some to pay them. If at the end of the year, how much tax refund application that come to government is not up to the amount, the remaining amount comes to the consolidated fund and government spends it. And now he says that instead of doing 6%, I'd rather take 4% of the non-oil revenue into that account to use it to pay tax refund account. It is government money. It is government money that it spends all the time, revenue. So this is no ingenuity. It doesn't save government any amount. It is money that you say that every month when I take my salary, I'll put 5 Ghana cedis aside in case demands from the family come. Then I'll use it to pay. Then today you are saying that, oh, these days demands from family don't even come regularly. So instead of 5 cedis every month, I'm making it 3 cedis. Then you tell me that